Hello, Johnsburg Junior High School families and friends. I'm Dr. Pierce, our principal.
I'm Casey Grinchuk, one of the social workers.
So welcome to our second edition of the Parents Peak. I want to first thank everyone for all of the feedback last week. It was great positive feedback. And as always, if you have more feedback or any suggestions that you have for us, after this edition, please let us know. So a little bit about what Parents Peak is. We just want to kind of give you information about what's going on in the school and where we can get some support from home. Like we said, it's a partnership between the school and the home to help do our best with our students. We're having a great year, and we're hoping that this information can kind of make it just that much better. So first of all, some of the feedback we received is, let's talk a little bit about the positives of the athletics that are going on. So first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to our cross country team. They qualified for the state finals this weekend in Normal. So both our boys and girls team is qualified for state. So we want to give a huge shout out to our cross country student athletes. Awesome job. Also, sixth grade volleyball season wrapped up last week. They had a great season. So congratulations to our sixth grade volleyball athletes. Seventh and eighth grade volleyball is off to a great start. They're having an awesome year. Their end of the year tournament is coming up this weekend. At seventh grade will be at Marlowe and eighth grade will be at Lundall. So good luck to our seventh and eighth grade volleyball teams on a successful season. Hopefully we bring home some of those trophies at the tournament this weekend. And then soccer, what a phenomenal year our soccer team had. We finished first place in conference, which was awesome. We were undefeated in conference, and then in the tournament we ended up in second place. So we fell a little short in the tournament championship, but wow, what an awesome season for all of our soccer athletes. So this week on Thursday, we are having a pep assembly to celebrate all of our student athletes as well as some of our clubs. And then finally on Friday, we're going to do a state send-off for all of our cross-country athletes. So congratulations to all of our student athletes. They've done a great job this sports season. So let's get into a little bit about what we're seeing here at school and some support. So I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Grinchuk to talk a little bit about PBIS and SEL.
Yes, congratulations again to all of the athletes here. We did an amazing job. Can't wait for the next couple of sports to come up. For PBIS, we had a game day a couple weeks ago in study hall for our students, reaching 50,000 points. That is amazing that we were able to get to that so quickly. So now we're going to up the bar, and they have a chance to earn another game day, I think, when we get to 100,000 PBIS points. So I have zero doubt that we will be able to make it there. For PBIS, we also have an escape room that our 8th grade student council has set up that is going to be the last Friday of October, the 27th. So more information will be coming your way about that. As in regards to SEL, we are doing a great job, our students, in our SEL lessons. However, we have noticed some things going on in the school lately with some rumors going on. So this is a time to kind of sit down with your students at home and have a conversation about what they're hearing. And if there's anything that's alarming to you, please bring it up to one of us or someone else at the school so that we can address it. Because majority of the time, these rumors are a game of telephone, and it's just stuff that is not even close to being true. So just find out what's going on with your students.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Grinchuk. And remember, parents, if there is anything that you're hearing from your students, that please give us a call, and we'll give you as much information as we can. But yeah, so if you are hearing those rumors, or if you are hearing those things that are inappropriate or kind of raise a red flag, please reach out, and we'll give you as much information as we can. And then finally, we have 3 other topics that we really would appreciate if you could talk with your students about. One is social media. Remember to, if you see something, say something. It is important to report what we see on there. Social media use is something that is not going away. It's something that we need to embrace as a society. It is there. But again, if you do see something that is inappropriate, it is very important that you report that to the school right away. It does help if we have screenshots or emails or some documentation of what you've seen, because that does help us address it with the proper authorities or what we need to do as a school. So again, social media, let's make sure that we're talking with our students, that we're using it appropriately. Also, illness. If the student is sick, it's really important that the student stay home to get healthy. If the student is in here, I think it is important not only for their privacy, but the privacy of others. We're not sharing that we're sick or somebody else who is sick. That is a lot. There's confidentiality with that. So it is important that if you are sick, please stay home to get healthy. And if you are knowing that somebody else is sick, it's important. It goes back to those rumors. Let's not share rumors about other students, about their illnesses. So again, talk to your students, and please, if they are sick, please make sure they stay home. And then finally, last week when we look at our referrals or incident reports that we get from teachers, the number one thing we saw last week was disrespect towards teachers and subs. So it is super important, and we have our students here are unbelievably respectful overall. But we had a rough week last week, and we had several referrals written up about just disrespect towards staff and our substitutes. So if you could help, help discuss with your students the importance of respecting the grown-ups, especially with subs. We do have a sub shortage. We really want to make sure that we have our classes covered when teachers are out with illness. And then, of course, if any of you want to get into subbing, if you have or know somebody, please reach out to me. I can give you some more information. But again, just talk with our students about the importance of being respectful to each other, to our staff, and then to themselves. So that is really all we have this week for the Parents Peak. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, please reach out if you have any suggestions or ideas. Hopefully this information has been helpful. We'll see you again next week. So on behalf of Dr. Pierce and Mrs. Grinchuk, thanks again and have a great day.